What's up, you guys? This is Rob from Guy Plays, and today on another installment of Probably Do Shit that you probably don't want to read yourself, we're going to be taking a look at the UI redesign timeline, as well as some interesting changes coming to Limbo Stasis and Titania's Razorwing. But before we jump into all of that, we are going to do a little bit of self-promo, because tomorrow on my Twitch channel, we are going to be participating in Twitch Unity, the Pride Month celebration. This is going hand in hand with the Human Rights Campaign charity, so it is a charity stream, and we're gonna have some cool rewards that go along with that. Warframe is going to be giving out some platinum. I'm gonna be working it out on the deluxe skin ends, and of course we're gonna get some glyph codes out to you guys, and some milestone challenges as well. We might actually make use of some habanero peppers that I picked up this weekend, so if you guys like to see me suffer and also might like some plat, go ahead and definitely check it out tomorrow at 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time over at twitch.tv/agayguyplays. But let's start off with something light: UI redesign information and timeline. I'm actually going to go ahead and maximize this real quick so that you can see some of the upcoming themes. Apparently there's going to be a bunch of themes that they are going to be slowly rolling out. Right now, I am kind of feeling this theme up in this corner, this one down in the middle, and even this kind of edgelord one down there. I think it's looking really good, but let's see what they have to say about it. If you've been following our dev streams or Steve's Twitter, our plans to release a visual update to our UI shouldn't be new. But if you haven't followed, the short explanation is that we're redoing our UI art style. Different themes, see some examples above, are more evocative and artistic. It's all coming, but not all at once. Right now we have exactly 131 screens in the game that need an artistic pass to the new style. 8 that we have done and ready to go. They'll be launching soon. Themes similar to the above are coming from the screens we have completed, and all subsequent screens will inherit whatever UI theme you've chosen, default or the other purchased themes. Okay, so they are saying that some of the themes are going to be purchased, so definitely keep an eye out on that. Maybe I should do a review. Maybe I should just do a whole theme thing for you guys when they do come out. So all subsequent screens, this will be rolled out over the rest of the year. We are not launching all 131 screens with the new art at once. Things like horizontal scrolling are being removed based on your player feedback, and we're going to be addressing other common requests that we make as we make our way through the redesign. The busiest screens are particularly hard to change, but we will slowly but surely make our way through. Thanks, Tenno. We'll open threads once this is released for practical feedback. For now, this is just some insight into some upcoming changes. I'm really excited for the UI redesign, to be completely honest with you. We've been looking at the same UI screens for so freaking long. I don't think, I think with the initial UI screen that they put out, you know, from the UI 1.0 or 2.0, I guess you guys would like to call it, those ones were okay. Those ones were very basic, but I like the customability of this and the fact that it's a little bit more graphically intensive, right? Like this one in the middle, you could just see all the details, and Warframe is evolving, so their UI should as well. I'm excited for it. Can't wait to see it. Now, let's go ahead into jumping into some juicier bits. Wow. English failed me there. But we're going to be taking a look at Titania's Exalted weapons and Limbo, a quick workshop. I'm excited for both of these because I've been playing a little bit more Limbo lately, really getting into the groove. I'm going to be testing out a different playstyle a little bit later, so we'll see exactly how that all goes. It's like the Rift Surgy spammy one, which just keeps enemies knocked down all the time. It looks clunky, I'm going to be honest with you, but I think I like my current setup that you saw in the previous video. Regardless, let's start with Titania. You may have heard separately moddable Exalted weapons are coming. This is true, and all Exalted weapons use the mod classes you'd expect. But Titania's Dex Pixia is different. We had to make a choice. Right now on live, it uses shotgun or rifle mods. This isn't compatible with the way modding works once it's an exposed option. So we've pivoted in a direction that also buffs Dex Pixia. This is what I'm excited about because I did read this one already. Once separately moddable Exalted weapons go live, Dex Pixia will use secondary mods. I'm actually really excited for this because the multi-shot mods on there, and then of course we have the primed target cracker, we have the primed whatever the other one is. Like, I'm juiced. I cannot freaking wait. Since there are no dual primaries in game, we felt as if it was the best to use secondary mods, so it's not only a buff, but it's also consistent. This is the other part we have also buffed the base stats of Titania's Dewada. Yeah! I've been asking for this for years. Well, not for years, but for a while. For a good long while. Stay tuned for final numbers in the upcoming notes. Bitch, I'm there. I am there for this. I am there. Now, as to Limbo, as you know, some people might have spoiled some things, but Limbo Prime looks like he's coming round the bend. Limbo is one of the most complex Warframes. He's more polarizing than a lifetime supply of Forma. He's also one of the most consistently used. Oh, maybe y'all didn't know that, but apparently Limbo is one of the most consistently used. And on my last video, there were a lot of people coming to bat for Limbo. So if you got stuck in your echo chamber and you're only hearing the Limbo hate, best believe there are some very potent Limbo lovers out there. So yes, let them love the Limbo. The power to stop time completely is quite strong, but is it cooperative when weapons are affected? Certainly with a coordinated team and a well-trained Limbo, the answer is yes, but that's not always the case. To put Limbo's stasis in a more cooperative position, it has been changed to only stop time for enemies. Yeah. All ally gear will continue to function, but complete time halting for enemies within the rift is akin to godly power. The duration of the ability has been shortened overall from base 30 seconds to 15 seconds. This is of course affected by mods. Now this isn't something that really bothers me too much, mainly because of the fact that if you know Limbo gets 10 energy back for every enemy that he kills in the rift. So as long as you're running efficiently, you'll be able to go ahead and, keep your energy pumped up so that you can live off of that, right? This is of course affected by mods. This feels pretty great in testing, requiring more attention if you have mods that negatively impact duration. Ooh, so that might hurt. Well, no, because that Rift Surge build doesn't really use Stasis at all. While allowing free weapon use. We will be monitoring this change closely to see if further tweaks are needed. Expert Limbo players who can easily traverse rifting will have no trouble with this duration change. I don't think so either. Cheers all, this was just a snapshot of some changes coming in the near future. Nearer on PC than on console. It does not preclude other tweaks and adjustments to our beloved arsenal. We'll be watching for comments and awaiting practical feedback when the time comes. You guys! Okay, I am super psyched about this. And I'm actually psyched about this in a different way because if it doesn't affect me as a Limbo, and I'll be able to use my weapons, I don't necessarily need to go into melee all the time because as you guys have seen in my previous videos, one of the big things that I had been doing when playing Limbo is basically my play pattern is keep stasis on, go ahead and drop enemies into the rift surge, take out the what is it called? I take out the Cataclysm because a lot of people are not fans of playing in Cataclysm. It makes things difficult for them and it kind of zones them out too. So me, what I would do is I would turn on Cataclysm to put these enemies in the rift, and then I would turn off Cataclysm so that all of the enemies I rift surged are now available for me to attack in the rift and their stasis at the same time. Now, I always had to use melee weapons in order to do that. So this is almost kind of like the Saren change, where it's like you had to use melee weapons for Toxic Lash, but now you can use like pretty much all of the weapons, because I'm assuming this is going to be Limbo included. I'm very excited for that, and I want to see how other people play with this, right? Because of the fact that I could use that build to CC large groups of enemies, right? And you would be able to shoot them. You wouldn't be stuck in the rift. There would be nothing weird. So I can't wait to see how this does play out. However, I'm right there with DE. I'm like, you're going to have to monitor this big time because of the fact that literally Stasis is so incredibly powerful as an ability, and to be able to have players just have free reign and just pretty much just murderize everything that's on there and not have anything attack back. It's a little bit scary. But you guys know that Rob definitely likes some cheese. I'm into the whole cheese thing, so I really can't wait to see how this goes and how I can cheese it, and maybe I'll downplay it in the YouTube video that I put out so it doesn't get nerfed, kind of like that whole Saren thing that happened. Anyway, that about does it for me for now. I'm very curious to know how you guys feel about all of this. Are you guys really excited to see Dex Pixia on the secondaries, because the secondaries are super powerful? How are you guys feeling about having the themes come out? And my question is, how much plat would you pay for a theme? Like, I mean, a really good theme. If they spent the time making the colors all prettiful and everything, like, how much? Like, I'm saying, what, like 50 plat? I'm thinking maybe 50, 75 plat, something along those lines. I don't know. Let me know in the comments below. And of course, if you are a Limbo player, or if you're not a Limbo player, sound off about how you feel about these Limbo changes. Do you think that it's gonna make you okay to play with Limbo a little bit more now that you don't have to worry about Stasis locking down your guns? And also at the same time, Limbos, think about it, you don't have to worry about reaching the Stasis projectile cap, because some people want to troll you back with their little Supras or little Distressas or whatever they're trying to do. You don't have to worry about that. And maybe everything will be beautiful and fine and dandy for Limbo again. So leave all your feelings down in the comments below, and as always, love somebody, hurt nobody, and touch yo Limbo. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!